welcome Libra, Scorpio to your beginning of the month of July reading. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Welcome back all subscribers and anyone new to my channel. Welcome. If you like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, let's get straight into your energy and see what's going on for you. Libra, Scorpio, Cusp. Let's see. What is going on with you? Star. Okay, so you have the star. Could be starry-eyed about somebody doing some healing. Let's see exactly what's going on. Okay. Libra. Ooh. Crown chakra, I know. Okay. I know. Okay, let's see. Libra, Scorpio. Triumph and success in the present. In the near past, you've had conflict, mental conflict, excuse me. And in the near future, you have the truth. Okay. Very nice. So let's see what's going on with you, Libra, Scorpio. Going straight to the past, because the past is going to tell us exactly how you got into the present, and the present is going to lead us straight into the near future, as they are all linked into one. Okay. So, with the mental conflict is pretty much the same as the Eight of Swords. So that is being trapped within your mind, having that mental conflict, having anxieties. But it feels like you are moving away from the anxieties, just feeling like you are fleeing, relocation. Are you in self-protection mode? But no matter how I see it, more than anything, is I do feel like within this, you are leaving a relationship because you have been in mental conflict for too long. You're disappointed. Okay, there's a major disappointment within this relationship. It keeps you trapped inside your mind. You cannot do anything about this situation. Okay, this situation has defeated you. Okay, cannot come to a resolution within your mind, so the best thing to do is to leave the relationship. Yep, there it is, relationship. Okay, there it is, relationship. Thank you, Spirit. We knew it. I felt it. Leaving this relationship, knowing that you are not getting your Ace of Cups. There is no fulfillment within this relationship anymore. I'm trapped within my head. There is nothing I can do. I have to keep the faith within myself that there are probably better things. Holding on and taking control of yourself. It's almost like I can't do anything inside of this relationship anymore. I have to keep the faith within myself and hold tight and take control of my own life. There is nothing here. Yes, this relationship has lost its luster with the Ace of Wands upside down. The luster has gone. Okay, this is ended. It's done. Goodbye. With the Justice card over here, could have been having a divorce, separation, but it is the truth, and it is justified to why you are leaving. Why this relationship has also lost its luster. The truth is why you do not have fulfillment of wishes. Keeping yourself balanced is the only thing that you can do to leave this relationship. Having your Libra, it was like you knew the truth, you got yourself balanced, you went inside, you seen the logical truth of what was going on. Okay, and this was your judgment call, the best judgment call that you could make. And you knew it because you were not happy with the sun upside down. Maybe there was too many red flags within this relationship and you're like, you know what, this is it. I can't do this. I need to make a new chapter for myself with the world over here, walking out of one chapter of my life, making a new chapter. And it is justified. Okay, so yes, you couldn't do this anymore. This is just, it's not working. You could be dealing with a Leo, a Taurus, so far. That's what I really see on the board. So over here in the present, it's, remember, it could be anybody. Okay, it's just the energies that I'm really seeing on the board right at the second. Triumph and success. You have the realizations that you're going to make a new future for yourself. Remember, though, with the triumph and success, it is the Ace of Swords. But remember, this sword is double-edged. So with this card, it's a little bit different from just your normal Ace of Swords. Because the double edge is telling you, if you continue to go back towards the energy in the past, it could actually slice you, right? But if you continue to have the realizations that everything in the future could get better, then it will work in your favor, right? Because that's what the double-edged sword does. So you know, you don't want to put your hand on the wrong side, right? Otherwise you're going to get cut. So what it's going to tell you is pretty much be sure that you're cutting through all the barriers that hold you back. And if it's done constructively and with precision, then it is going to go towards the triumph for you, right? It's going to go towards the good. Remember, there's another side to this blade. If you're rash or use it in a destructive way, it could be harmful to yourself and others. Always pause and think before you act. This card is a reminder to vanquish negative thoughts from your mind, strengthen and tap into your mental powers, and use clarity with control in order to initiate new ways of thinking. Like I said, if you try to go back to the negative energies, you're going to cut yourself. Make sure that you're moving away from that energy so that you can have better future for yourself. Okay, so in the present right now, how are you using the triumph and success? Well, let's clarify, right? Because, yeah, you're having the realizations of what's going on around you. Okay, I think we have 2 Leos here. So Spirit might be using the fire sign. It doesn't have to be a Leo. It could be Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo as the energy of your partner. It is upside down. So for the triumph and success of what you are seeing, is your partner using the Ace of Swords rashly against you? Are they using the double-edged sword? Are they mad? Are they talking? Okay. Are they causing drama against you? As you're using the blade to have the realizations for triumph and success against your partner and good energy, they are using it to cut you. They're cutting you with the blade, which is the tongue, right? Because they are emotionally hurt, coming out with the Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, okay? Or it just could be your energy coming in as the Scorpio, saying, you have me emotionally upset, but I also see it as both ways. I believe they're emotionally upset. You're trying to move forward, but you're still emotionally imbalanced as well at this time in the present. Having that emotional upsetness, not getting clean, clear waters. And you could definitely be dealing with a water sign. Okay, so yeah, a lot of emotional distress going on. Unhappy. Are you holding a grudge? Are they holding a grudge? Someone is grudging. You know, is your partner being unfaithful? But you know, are you thinking about how they were unfaithful? Were they unfaithful at one time? Let's put it that way. Since you're, you know, in the thinking about the past, holding on to a grudge. 9 of Swords. But even if you are holding a grudge against this person and you're very bitter about this, and I see your partner doing the same. I'm sorry, they are. You got the 9 of Swords upside down. You know, you're trying to get to the revelation of what's really nagging at you and what's really going on. Trying to get past this energy. It's almost like you keep repeating the same energy. It almost feels like I'm happy, then I'm sad. And maybe that's where also this double-edged sword is also coming in. It's like I have the realizations that sometimes I'm happy and then sometimes I'm sad. And you're really trying to heal from this. Oh, there's that healing, the temperance, coming out with healing. Having the healing and the perfect timing for the healing. Having the understanding and moving moderately. The healing process is not in a quick mode. It is moderately moving. You're moderately coming out of this energy. For some reason, with the Five of Swords coming up, I feel like you feel betrayed. Somebody was wearing a false mask. You keep thinking about that. But yeah, definitely. And maybe you might even feel like you betray yourself every time you think about this negative energy, because you're trying so hard to get out of the negative energy towards the positive energy that you might even feel like, I'm tricking myself. Every time I want to come out of this, it's like I go right back into there. Or maybe I'm telling people, I am doing much better, but you're like tricking yourself into believing that you're doing better, but you're not. Okay? You're not. You're hurt, and you know it. Okay? And you're trying your hardest to get out. So it almost feels like you're tricking yourself into believing that you're healing faster than you are. Because you're really trying to get to your Nine of Cups. You're trying to get to your achievements. You're trying to get to that happy side of yourself. Getting back on the path that feels right for you. Getting back to being yourself. I don't want to trick myself anymore. And it might even be, I'm tired of fighting with you. Leave me alone. Okay. And yeah, you just want the satisfaction and feel contentment with the Nine of Cups. You want to feel, like I said, like the person that you really are, but you don't feel like yourself. And so you're trying to get back to yourself. Yeah. But more than anything, you're really not moving towards your Nine of Cups, your overall satisfaction. It just feels like you're moving, then you're not moving. And that's where you're tricking yourself, right? Because as soon as you feel like you're getting accomplished in moving towards where you want to be, to feel like yourself, then you have this energy pulling you back, right? Pulling you back. So I really do see this double-edged sword over here as being that it's kind of messing with you. It's like you have the clarity to do the things you need to do. You have the idea of taking the action, but I do see the double sword coming in and kind of cutting you back and bringing you back into the negative energy. It's that downward turn of your attitude and energy. It's just going to take some time for you to heal. So you're really thinking about over here, wishing upon a star and asking the world, because you know you need healing. Please heal me. Please get me back to my Nine of Cups. Please get me back to where I want to be. I don't want to feel like this forever. The truth of the knowledge is over here, though. Okay? Is that there is hope with the Ten of Swords upside down. There is hope that you will get through this Three of Swords, through this separation, through this divorce, through this pain and agony that you're going through. Okay? From this King of Wands. Like I said, Spirit is bringing up that you are dealing with a fire sign. The pain and agony of the King of Wands. The pain and agony of this person who was supposed to be your loyal friend, who was supposed to be there to take care of you, and who did not do their job. Rebuilding, the truth is you're rebuilding your strength and confidence in the near future. Your strength and confidence is coming back. You're feeling more options and more opportunities coming your way. You're feeling like you can think about other things now without always having to think about that negative energy. You see opportunities coming and knocking at your door. You see the potential. Okay, your best interest is now coming into play because the self and confidence is coming back. Okay, if you had problems multitasking before because you're doing this and doing that, now you feel like you can multitask better, right? Now I can do this and do that. And you might even have more energy. And that could be a big thing as well. Maybe where you felt confined in energy because of just fatigue, kind of weakness, right? From being sad, you're now feeling more uppity. Mental conflict upside down, you also have the realizations that you don't need to have the mental conflict anymore. Having the realizations you were stuck inside your head. Working towards bettering yourself, working towards not being in the Eight of Swords anymore, and focusing more on maybe work, family, friends, however it is. With Three of Cups coming in, yes, you could be focusing more on your family and friends, having a good time, focusing on things that you like to do. Okay. Page of Cups, maybe you're maybe in the near future you're focused more on a Page of Cups, having an offering, a peace offering with yourself, or you're, like I said, focused on another person, or maybe the person from the past is actually coming in to apologize to you for putting you into the Eight of Swords and saying, you know what, this is all over now, the divorce is final, you know, the paperwork is done, and I apologize, you know, that we, you know, sorry we couldn't do what we needed to do. The hopes and chances of that happening, you all know, is probably 0 to none. Okay, but it could be 4 people that happens to, so I'm going to bring that out. Okay, it's like, okay, well, if, you know, if 500 people watch this, 3 people may actually have this happen, right? That they're actually going to come and apologize for ruining your life. Okay, it could be possible. So we bring it up because Spirit brings it up and says there will be somebody who is actually going to man up or woman up enough to say, I'm so sorry that this relationship couldn't work the way we wanted it to work. Okay, wow. Okay, then. I would like to see that happen to a lot more people, but that probably will not happen. Like I said, if that happens to one person, that would be just enough, right? And Spirit says it will. It will happen to a couple of you. But the majority of it is taking out the time and offering yourself more happiness. Offering yourself the peace and the comfort and the cheerful times that you need. And for others of you, there is a huge thing that you may have a Page of Cups coming to offer their cups of love and asking you if you'd like to go on a date. Messages coming in, 8 of Wands. Either you're moving up to the next level within this, offering yourself more opportunities to be happy and more things to do, aiming higher for yourself, or you have messages of love coming in from this Page of Cups. Okay, Page of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, whoa, King of Cups. Yeah, you definitely, some of you have a King of Cups coming in the near future. For those of you who do not, it could be even a Swords. Lots of swords up here. Could be an air sign, could be anybody, but for majority of it could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio coming in your way. Let's look at it from this point of view. Yeah, you have the Page of Swords upside down. Here's point. Point is if this Page of Cups is coming in to text message you and offer you a date, you don't want it. You don't want it. And if it is your ex-partner who you just separated from giving you text messages of apologies, it irritates you that they do so. Okay? And it actually feels very, I don't know, you deny it. That's a denial. Page of Swords upside down is unwanted, irritable, unknown, denial. I don't want this. It questions the advice of things. It questions why they're doing things to you. Why are you doing that? It gives you questions, right? Like, why would you apologize to me? And why would you think I'd want your apologies? Okay, so you're questioning their apologies, and you don't want them. With the 2 of Pentacles, if you did not actually say that, you're going to juggle the thoughts of whether or not you want to accept these apologies, because it is an unwanted apology, and there might even be a denial of, you're just saying you want to apologize, but you know what, you're in denial, like, I don't believe you. For those of you, though, Like I said, that's only going to happen to 2 or 3 of you. Otherwise, for this person coming in with this cups of love, you kind of don't want it, but you are juggling the thoughts to whether or not you should take it, but you don't really feel like you want it. Yeah, you don't feel like you want the cups of love from the King of Cups. And for others of you who is not getting any cups of love offered, it's just, like I said, offering yourself more things to do, aiming higher for yourself, feeling irritable. Even though you're happy, you're still feeling a little irritable. You're still juggling thoughts and emotions, and mostly emotions, with the King of Cups, trying to keep yourself emotionally balanced, because you're knowing that you're healing and that you're still doing the things you want, but you're still trying to juggle other things. But you're still a little irritated. And that's the other thing too. If this person does come in and try to apologize to you, a lot of the reason that you don't want to accept their apologies is because it is irritating. And maybe it's because they put you through a lot of hell, and you're just like, I can't even believe, I just can't even believe you right now. So, for a lot of you though, it really is somebody coming in, offer you cups of love, and you're just like, I don't think I want this. You're giving it a little options, and you are thinking about it, and you're juggling the thoughts of whether or not you want to take the King of Cups up on their offer for a date, but it's not really something you're really interested in. I don't see interest with the Page of Swords upside down. It's not really wanted, but it does give you something to think about. That's for sure. With the Knight of Swords rushing in, because you're determined to get your Ace of Pentacles. You're determined to get your hopes and promises and get yourself back to being the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. You're not really looking out for love. You're not really looking out for anything. You're just kind of worried about yourself right now and trying to get yourself back into the place that you need to be. As we've seen over here, going for your Nine of Cups. So in the present, remember, you were looking for your Nine of Cups to be completely happy. So in the near present, you're like, I'm not really into dating. I'll think about it. And I think that's really what the Two of Pentacles is too. You're kind of telling that King of Cups, I'll think about it. I'm not sure right now. It's not something I'm going to rush into, because I'm really rushing into my own promises, truths, and my own beginnings to become the Nine of Pentacles over here. I have things I need to do. So clarifying the King of Cups. Yeah, you're telling them, I just bailed out of a relationship that I had, I walked away from. I'm not really into giving second chances right now. I'm not really looking for change right now. I'm not really looking for, I bailed out, I walked away from all of this stuff, and I'm not really looking for any change right now. I'm not really looking for anything like that. So you're going to let them down. I don't see, the majority of you are not going to give them a chance. Okay, I don't really see that. No. I just don't. I don't see you guys giving them a chance. Because I really see you rushing into your own space, being your own person. It's just the timing is too early. Timing is just too early. No, you have things you have to do, things you got to get together with the Ace of Pentacles. You got to get your Nine of Cups back. Yeah, it's just too early. Okay. And really, I don't. Even if I were to say, some of you are going to take this offer, I don't see it. I just don't. Maybe for some of you would, but the majority of you, I don't. Yeah, angels say choose a new direction. Meditation brings answers. Yeah, not the right time. And not the right time for what? That's the right time for what, Spirit? Yeah. I don't know. I'm just going to say not the right time for love. I just don't think it's the right time for love. That's what I'm really hearing. Okay, so clarify for me, please. Clarify on this King of Cups, please. King of Cups. And the King of Cups. Who is this person? It just, all it says is keep an open mind. I'm thinking keep an open mind for when the right time does come. That's, yeah. Okay, overall. Yeah, it'll be safe to love. You do have children. There could be children involved for some of you. Let go of control issues. Later on in life, you'll call in a soulmate. I just don't think it's time because this is not the right time. Later in life, you'll call in a soulmate. But right now is not the time. Yeah, because it's worth waiting for love later. Yeah, that's just, yeah. I just feel like you have to do you. Right now, you need to get yourself healed. Yeah, free yourself. It's like free, okay, there's 2 cards coming. Free yourself, then you can have new love. Yeah, absolutely. And then the next 2 cards is soulmate and express your love. Yeah, so what I'm seeing is like free yourself, then you can find new love. You know, your soulmate will then come in and then you can have express your love. And, you know, so then it'll be like safe to love. Then you can kind of let go of the control issues that you have right now, trying to get to your 9 of Cups. Then your soul will be able to call in that soulmate. And it's, you know, it'll be worth waiting for when the time is right. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, because it's not the right time. Right now is the time for healing. And you know that. So, yeah, absolutely. And for a lot of you, it's because you're doing it for your children. Gray squirrel. Find new ways to solve problems. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. So that was a reading for you, Libra Scorpio. And until next time, peace and love, my friends. Bye-bye.